Are we? Yes, we're back, baby. We are back in total effect. Hold on, let's. Yeah, this is like a blurry ass fucking camera. Oh,
Yeah, it is.
yo, we're running some sort of crazy chop shop over here. I'll tell you what. It looks like hazy or whatever. Yo, we're back. We are back. Episode number 25 with the boy Nate Hurd. I'm Zane Helber. We're also on YouTube Live. If you're listening to this, you don't have to listen. You can go on YouTube and you should listen, but you can go on YouTube and watch. You'll notice I'm greasy as fuck. If you go, we're definitely not doing any hair and makeup here, but it looks like I could use a fucking shower.
Cool.
Yeah, you know what? We're just we're wilding right
disheveled.
We're so what's going on with you, Nate?
Nothing, man. Just writing a shit ton.
Writing a shit ton. How many movies are you writing right now?
Right now, I'm making myself only write one.
You're only writing one at a time?
Yeah, because I can't.
Well, how many were you writing?
5.
You were writing 5 movies at a time?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What are the titles of all 5 movies?
They don't have titles. What
are the? Do you have a one-liner for each one of the movies?
Yeah, buddy cop movie.
Okay, that's one. What was
one? Albino raised in the South during slavery times. John Wick type stuff.
Oh yeah, okay. That was we've talked about that on the pod before. That's my idea. Thank you very much.
The Albino Shuffle.
The Albino Shuffle, you just literally made that up on the spot right now.
No.
What is the Albino Shuffle?
It's basically a movie where I come from a small town and I move to the big city to become an actor. There's no parts for albinos, so I just end up dressing up as different types of people and going to the auditions. Like dress up like a Puerto Rican. I can get away with it. You know what I mean? Like an Irish guy.
So it's like Tootsie, but for albinos.
Yeah, basically. And I'm not staying
Albino,
I'm not staying
Tootsie.
to one thing.
Like it's like Albino Tootsie meets the Nutty Professor.
It's more like, have you seen Hollywood Shuffle?
No.
Okay, yeah.
What's the Hollywood Shuffle?
It's a black movie. I don't.
It's a black movie. What is that supposed to mean? There's black people in it.
Yeah, it's like Car Wash. It's a movie that a lot of, you know what I mean? Like it's one of those movies that.
It's called blaxploitation. You're allowed to say that.
Okay, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
but it was
called black when it's black all black cast for black people. It's called blaxploitation.
It wasn't. It was more like Friday. You know what I mean?
Friday?
Yeah, it was just an earlier version of Friday.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
It's called the Hollywood Shuffle?
Yeah, Hollywood
So
Shuffle.
yours is called the Albino Shuffle?
The Albino Shuffle.
What it should be called is the Albino Tootsie.
The Albino, no way. Because Tootsie was being, like, specifically was trying to be a chick.
I'm only going to call you Tootsie.
You're only going to call me Tootsie? I'm going to have Tootsies.
You do have some. You do have some Tootsie Toes.
Tootsies.
Cool. I'm excited about that.
And then we're writing a heroic.
Oh, who's we?
Colt and me.
Oh, okay.
A writing part. Colt.
You're writing a heroic what?
It's already written, but we're editing it. It's called Heroic. It's basically a superhero movie. Something happens. Everybody is born with superpowers to some degree, but only about 12 different superpowers. And they're on levels. So like you might have flight, but everybody, like you might have flight, but it would be at a 2. You know what I mean? Like, and it can go from 2 up to 1 to 10.
So you can what does that mean? You can fly slowly. You can
basically,
fly so high.
You can fly. Yeah,
you can only hover.
You can only kind of hover. You can kind of do little things.
Like if I wanted to fly to my bedroom, or like you float out of my bed into the bathroom. You could kind of more
float.
That's like a level 1.
Yeah, that's like a level 1, and then that's just been ingrained in.
What other superpowers are there?
There's flight. There's telekinesis. There's super strength. There's.
So what's like level 1 super strength? Like is like.
Like you would just be like
lift a car a little bit.
Yeah,
is that level 1?
You're a little bit stronger than the average person.
Oh, so I could bench like 225 easily. That'd be level 1 strength.
No, but you can bench more than that.
Like I could pick up my girlfriend without grunting.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Yeah, like you're just a little bit stronger than. Like you could easily punch a hole in the wall, but like you're like it would.
Whoa! I could easily punch a hole in the wall.
Like this kind of wall.
Oh, drywall.
Yeah, like drywall, but like. You could like dent like a brick wall if you hit it as hard as you can, but you're not going to break it or anything like that.
Oh, wait, so we're denting bricks now?
Yeah.
So level 1 super strength also gets you level 1 immunity to bone breaking.
No. You have
bone breaking immunity. I mean, the difference between being able to bench 225 and being able to dent a brick wall, I feel like that's level 3 strength.
No,
at least.
Not at all. Like, put it this way: but remember now, if you're level 1, everybody else
remember now,
can fucking also do that. So it's not a big, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a thing that's cool because everybody can.
Wait, what's not cool?
It's not cool that you can dent a wall. Everybody can. You're level 1. Everybody can do what you can do, but you can do that.
But there's still really, literally, right now, everyone is.
No, because not everybody is born with a power, but most people are.
It's cool. Like level 1's cool to level 0s.
Yeah, but we have about 80% of the people on the planet have a power.
So there's some dorks that don't.
There's some dorks.
Well, what are some other powers?
Flight, telekinesis. Pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnics. What is that like?
Fire.
Like they could do fireworks.
Like, I don't know.
They could do like they could be the grand finale at a magic show.
Yeah, like fireworks.
Pyrotechnics.
Like they can control fire, but to different degrees.
Okay. Pyrotechnics usually has to do with like
explosions.
Well, that usually has to do with like
fireworks.
Some sort of like mechanical.
Well, there's another word, but what is it called? What is it called? The people who control fire, like, what is pyro? You know what I mean? Like in the X-Men.
I think pyro. Well, all right. We're already to definitions over here. Jesus.
Well, you're the one who got semantical with it.
Pyro. All right. Don't say semantics.
I didn't. I said semantical.
You know what I can't stand?
Yeah.
When you type in a word and the definition is so pyrotechnic. Well, guess what the fucking definition is of or relating to pyrotechnics. It's like, yo, motherfucker, pyrotechnics is 2 pyrotechnic. It's 2. It's a multiple. It's a multiple of 1 pyrotechnic. All right. So what the fuck does pyro? What the fuck does pyrotechnics mean?
Pyrokinesis? I don't know.
The art of making fireworks is pyrotechnics.
Okay, well then I'm
the use of fireworks for display, a display of fireworks, a brilliant or sensational display as of rhetoric or musicianship.
I'm just talking about fire.
You're just talking about fire.
Yeah, just being able to control fire. I don't know what the fucking word is.
I'm so fucking annoyed that pyrotechnic is of or relating to pyrotechnics. It's an adjective. Like a pyrotechnic display.
Yeah.
It should be 1 pyrotechnic. Yo, this is 1 pyrotechnic. These are multiple pyrotechnics. But it's not that.
Or wouldn't it be a pyrotechnician?
Well, that would be a person who makes fireworks, right? Pyrotechnician.
Yeah, pyrotechnician would be somebody who like
a specialist in the origin of fires, their nature and control.
So maybe
so pyrotechnics is of or related to fireworks, but your boys
pyrotechnician they're actually related to fire.
Your boys, your hero boys are pyrotechnicians.
Okay, they're pyrotechnicians. Yeah.
So what's level 1 fire?
Like you could just make like a lighter, like fire. You know what I mean?
Oh, like a little flame.
Yeah, like a little flame.
Like enough to light your cigarette.
You can't really control.
I mean, a little fire can create a big fire.
Absolutely.
So what's level 12 fire?
Level 12 fire. Nobody's technically level 12.
Well, it's God, there. You're so frustrating sometimes.
1 or 2 people.
What do you mean? There's no one's technically level 12. Why would you have a level 12 if no one could be level 12? All right, what's level 11?
If you'd let me just finish.
No, I won't, because you anger me. You say things that make me angry.
Yeah, everything makes you angry.
That's not necessarily true.
You literally just got mad at the word.
I had blueberries today. They didn't make me angry. I had an apple today.
Apple didn't make you angry? You're telling me when you got down to the core of that apple, you weren't a little bit angry?
I was a little angry that it was done. But it wasn't the apple that made me angry. It was the finishing of the apple.
Then it's something in the apple. Without the apple, you wouldn't have the anger. So if you wouldn't have eaten the apple, you wouldn't have gotten angry.
Well, that's like saying if you don't have the bad without the good. Yeah. But you know what, Nate? I'm telling you, you say shit like you say that you were making up fantasy superpowers, and you have them level 1 to level 12, and you have a definite, very specific level 1. And then I ask you what level 12 is, and you say it doesn't exist.
Well, no, I didn't say it didn't exist.
That's frustrating.
I said technically nobody's a level 12.
Honestly, if you're listening right now and that doesn't frustrate you,
Well,
I think I don't know.
If you let me finish the sentence,
No.
you'd understand what the sentence. Technically, there's not a level 12 because that has to do with the end of the movie.
So the end of the movie is a level 12 reveal.
Yeah, kind of.
On well, how about this?
Because here's the thing: people only get one.
Only get one what?
Power.
Okay.
But there's people who have gotten two by like you only get one at birth. But there's people who have went through like training and stuff have gotten like two or like three. Okay. And the whole idea is that two of the main characters end up figuring out how to get them all and up to the highest level by the end of the movie.
And you don't want to reveal the end of the movie?
No, I really don't.
Why are you? Is this even the movie that you're writing?
No, this is it's already done. What do you
mean it's already done? There's a script?
Yeah, the script.
It's 120 pages?
Yeah.
Can I read it?
No, because it's not done or good. It was the first draft. Okay, so we're going to go back.
You've written a first draft.
Colt has written the first draft.
Colt, so you have not written this movie.
He did the physical writing of it just because it was a class project.
So you're like
we were
consultant.
Both, and was it?
You're like a script consultant.
Came up with the idea together, and we went over all the chapters.
But the script is 120 pages.
Yeah, or about that.
Like about that, maybe like what, 45?
I could look it up right now 50. If you'd like me to.
Yeah. But also, my other question is, what's level 11 fire? Level 12.
Like 11 fire is like being able to fucking shoot it out of your hands and your feet and your
your mouth.
Yeah,
that's it. That's what. Wait. Hold on. So if level 1,
almost completely control like big fires. You know what I mean?
Like. See, I would think that level 11 would be like to be able to create heat as hot as the sun.
I mean, we might again. It's the first draft. So we don't have like what all these things are going to look like yet, but this is what we want to do, and so.
Okay. So what are you looking at? Oh, how many pages the script is? Okay, so right now we have the Albino Shuffle, aka Albino Tootsie. We have.
Still say Albino Shuffle. It's not Albino Tootsie.
We have the only good story here, which is Albino adopted at birth by a white family in the slave times and raised to become a ninja, a fighting warrior to end slavery.
Tell them why you think that's the only good idea.
Because it's my idea.
There you go.
And then the other one was, what was the first one? Buddy some vague buddy cop.
It's not vague. It's
movie.
I've gotten to.
And then
I've gotten to 1.5.
And then now.
Outlined. All right.
So albino buddy cop movie.
It's not
albino raised it.
It's not albino.
If you're in it, it's an albino movie.
It's not an albino movie though.
So you're not going to be in it?
I am, but it's more of a buddy cop movie than an albino movie. I'm not.
There's no albino. There's no. You're not being albino.
No.
Are you going to do blackface?
No.
Okay, so you're in it.
Yeah, but it's not an albino movie.
Okay. So it's not like
one albino doesn't make it an albino movie. That's like one Latino making it a Spanish movie. No, it doesn't fucking do that. That's just a fucking Spanish guy in the movie.
Okay. What if it was all albinos?
Then it's an albino movie.
Can you make an all albino buddy cop movie? That I'd like to see.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. Fine. Sorry, just throwing out interesting ideas for you.
It's not interesting. That's boring.
Sorry.
Besides, we wouldn't be cops.
You wouldn't be cops? Albinos wouldn't be cops? Actually, albinos wouldn't be great detectives.
They'd be great detectives.
Well, I don't think so because you're very conspicuous. People would see you. You can't do a lot of following. People would be like, you'd be on a stakeout and everyone would be like, wait, what are those two albinos doing? Hanging out in the car in front of my yard.
Yeah, but not every albino, not every detective is undercover.
Yeah, but you got to do stakeouts.
Yeah, but I just look like a white guy with a hat on.
Oh, true. What's that Scottish guy doing in front of my yard right now?
Again, plot of the Albino Shuffle.
Oh, is the plot of the Albino Shuffles that you look like a Scottish guy?
No, it's that I can dress up as different people.
Maybe it's all in the same universe.
You know what? This is taking too long.
What are you looking for?
I was looking up trying to find.
Okay, so we have not an albino buddy cop movie. We have Albino Ninja. We have.
Hey, how many pages is Heroic?
Albino. He's literally asking his phone how many pages the movie is.
No, I'm asking Colt.
Oh, you're asking.
Yeah,
Colt.
Just doing text to speech, baby. I don't type.
So he's text to speeching on the podcast.
Yeah, that's how we do.
So we have Heroic, and Albino Tootsie, aka Albino Shuffle. What's the fifth one that you're not writing? That you refused, that you will not let yourself write because you're only writing one? What's the fifth idea?
The fifth idea was an idea that we had about a guy who is born connected to death. Like the
whoa!
Yeah,
I'm sold, baby. What are you? Hold on. A guy who was born connected to death.
Yeah, like when he was born.
What does that mean?
He's basically born connected to death. Anything that he touches dies.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but
anything alive, like plants.
Yeah. So he ended up wearing gloves first of all. But anything he touches dies, but only from his hands, not his whole body. Like that's not what it happened. But since he can't touch anybody without killing them, he grows up and his best friend just becomes death. Because that's who's around. That's the only person that's around.
Also a buddy cop movie, but it's kind of like because death. He's coming to collect. It's like kind of like a buddy bounty hunter movie, but death centric.
No,
it's like Constantine meets Rush Hour sort of situation.
Well, no, it's more.
I love how you thought about that as a possible yes.
Well, it was more Rush Hour.
I was like, Constantine meets Rush Hour. You're like, yeah.
More Rush Hour than Constantine, but it's not really. It's more like.
But it is a lot like Rush Hour.
No, it's more like fucking. I'm trying to think of a movie that.
Hold on.
It's not a buddy movie. It's not a buddy. Well, it's not a buddy cop movie.
You literally said his best friend.
It's a buddy movie, but not a buddy cop. It's more like a dark Tommy Boy.
Okay, but a comedy.
Yeah, it's a dark comedy.
It's a dark comedy where this guy's best friend is death. It's kind of like Rush Hour, but more like Tommy Boy.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking it might be right, but it's not. It's not really like Rush Hour. It's just a buddy movie, a dark buddy movie. And then eventually they just become friends and get older. He realizes, I can kill people. But he doesn't kill people. It's not like he touches them and then they die immediately. It's like he touches you and then you die in like a Final Destination type way.
Oh, like if he touches you, you're going to die in some crazy way.
Yeah. Huh? Well, so to realize he could do that, they just go on a fucking killing spree, killing people who they think are bad.
Really?
Yeah.
So it is like a buddy cop movie.
It's not.
It's like a buddy ninja movie. It's really all of the movies. It's like all of the previous 4 movies combined into one grand finale.
If it's a buddy movie, but it's not like a
pyrotechnician.
It's more like, if anything, it's more like Pineapple Express
meets what?
I don't know. I've never seen this movie before.
Well, I know, but when you're selling it, when you're pitching it, you gotta be like, look, it's like Pineapple Express meets The Ring, and then it's like, ooh, that'd be like a scary Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express meets Clockwork Orange.
Okay, so like a dark, twisted.
Yeah, it's a dark, twisted kind of comedy shit.
Shit. All right. So which one are you writing?
The buddy cop movie.
So you're not writing any of the Albino movies. You're writing the vague buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
That.
I just had to pick one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just pick one. The buddy cop movie, random, vague buddy cop.
It's movie. First of all, it's my favorite. It is my favorite genre of movie.
Yeah, dude, but like your whole thing is that you're albino.
Yeah, but I had the show for that.
The show? Yeah. Or what's the show?
The Herds. I've told you. We've already talked about that.
We talked about the Herds.
Yeah,
oh yeah, the Herds.
Yeah.
Where they're all the
whole family's albino.
The whole family's
even
albino.
Dog. Even albino dog.
Albino dog. So it's like the show's like Rush Hour meets Pineapple Express.
The show is not like
meets Family Matters.
Think the Dumfies from Modern Family.
So it's like Modern Family.
No, it's not like Modern Family.
Pineapple Express.
Think the Dumfies.
Think the Dumfies. Yeah. Okay. Albino Dumfies.
Albino Dumfies. Yeah.
I honestly, I would much rather see Albino Tootsie. I'd like to see you in a dress. Honestly, you would kill it.
Well, I'm not going to be in a dress.
So you're not going to play all the characters in the Herds? Nutty Professor style?
No.
No?
No, I'm not playing all the characters. I have a family.
You have a family?
Yeah.
Right, but you're going to play all the characters.
No way.
No way?
No, that'd be stupid.
No, that would be stupid. That's money, boy. Money. Make of that money.
Stupid, dude. The story. I don't think the story. It's just a simple idea. It's just a family.
How dare you call my ideas stupid?
It's a stupid idea.
It's a stupid idea.
It's a dumb idea to play all the characters.
Okay. Ask Eddie Murphy if that's an idea. You know what? How about this? Ask Tyler Perry with his $1 billion studio if playing all the characters is a dumb idea.
Hey, I don't want to play all the characters. And also, do you like any of Tyler Perry's shit?
I don't care. You know what I like? I like that he's got billions of dollars.
Fuck that money, though.
Fuck that. Oh, yeah, you would say that. You don't have any.
Yeah, exactly.
I want money, man.
I mean, I guess.
I'd like to make some money.
I would. It'd be cool, but.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
It'd be cool, but.
It'd be cool. You know how happy you get when you get when Nate gets the residual check, it comes in, and wherever we are, it's usually Denny's. He's like, "Oh, I got this."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I'll pay. I'll pay for dinner," and it's like 5 of us at a Denny's, and we're all talking shit. And then Nate's super quiet because he knows he's about to drop this. I'm gonna pick up the check bomb, and then we all go, "Oh, Nate must have got a residual check." And he's like, "Oh, you know how I do," and he loves money. Nate,
I don't love it.
Yes, you do.
I just don't. I don't care about it.
No. You are a liar. If you had money, you would be so generous with it. You'd be so great with it. You would have all kinds of fancy stuff. You would eat really good food. You'd have a personal trainer.
I would eat really good food.
You'd have a personal trainer.
Yeah, I'd like a personal trainer.
Of course you would. You'd have a nice house.
I'd have a nice house, but I don't need a mansion.
No one said that you needed a mansion. I said you'd have a nice house.
Yeah.
And that, you know what it costs to have a nice house in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
A lot of money.
But here's the thing. I don't need it to be happy.
No one said you needed money to be happy, Nate.
You did.
Well, that's not what we're talking. No, I did not.
You said,
I did not say I needed money to be happy. I'm happy right now. I'm happy as a pig in shit right now. Or you. You don't need money to be happy. No one needs money to be happy.
That's what I'm saying.
This is not a self-help podcast, but happiness and money don't have to be mutually exclusive.
I like money. I don't love it.
Dude, money's fucking ball. Money's fun.
Yeah.
Money's fun.
I bet I've had a lot of fun without it, though.
Okay.
And I'm not even trying to be.
You're bringing yourself down. You're like, you're worth more than that, Nate.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that I'm not. I'm just saying that I've had a lot of fun without a lot of money.
Okay, that doesn't mean that money. It's not bad to say that money's fun.
I didn't say that money wasn't fun.
No, then no one asks you any other fucking questions. No one cares about your opinion about money.
No, you said
money's fun.
You gave me an opinion about money, and then got mad at me for having a different opinion from the one you gave me.
No, I didn't ask about your opinion. I just said.
No, you gave me one. You were like, "No, Nate, you love money." And when I said, "No, I like money," you were like, "You're a liar."
You would love having money. That's the truth. And fact, boy.
I would like having money.
That's a motherfucking fact.
I would like to have it, but I don't need. It's not necessary for me to have.
We're gonna do the first segment.
It's not.
We're gonna do the first. No one cares, dude.
What's
literally the most boring conversation of all time.
That's what it is.
You saying that you don't need money to be happy is the biggest fucking hack conversation we could ever have. No one said you needed money to be happy, Nate.
You said that I love money, and I just said I like money. There's a difference. Sorry. I'm sorry I don't love money as much as you. That doesn't
now you're trying to poke at me for some weird reason.
That doesn't mean that I don't like it.
This is boring. You're tanking the podcast.
What's that? I'm tanking the podcast? You brought up the fact of money. I didn't bring it up. You did.
No, you decided to argue about it.
Just because you gave me an opinion.
No, I just said you should play all the characters in Albino Tootsie because it would be fun. It would make you all that money.
And then when I said I don't really care about the money, you got mad.
You're full of shit.
That's what I'm saying. You got mad.
You're full of shit.
I don't give a fuck about
you don't
the money.
Really care
over the
about
content. Content over money. I'm sorry, dude. All day.
Look, I don't give a fuck what you say.
All
Albino
day.
Tootsie is $1 billion idea, but only if you play all the characters.
No, first of all, I'm not doing Albino Tootsie. It's called Albino Shuffle.
Billions, boy.
And my idea. Why has it got to be your idea that's billions? My idea is $1 billion idea, $1 idea.
Well, they technically are my ideas, but
was it?
That's fine. Technically, they're my ideas. All right, we're on to the first segment. We're doing the first segment on episode 25, the albino word of the day. What's the albino word of the day, Nate?
Pigment.
Pigment. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. So what's your definition of pigment?
I don't know the absolute definition.
Well, I want to hear. That's the point, dude. We want to hear your definition.
Pigmentation is coloring in the skin.
Nice.
I suppose.
Pigment, a dry and soluble substance, usually pulverized, which when suspended in a liquid vehicle becomes a paint, ink, a coloring matter. Yeah, pigment. Yeah. Pigmentation. Yeah. There we go. Coloration, especially of the skin. Tight. And so you, as an albino, have no pigmentation.
Pigmentation.
You're lacking pigmentation.
I am. It's made in like your liver.
What's up? Pigmentation is made in your liver?
Like your liver or your spleen or something like that. But it's not made in the actual skin. That's why they can't like give you more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's just. And
they can't hook you up with more pigmentation?
They can't hook me up with more pigmentation. And that's why it's like the eyes, hair, and skin, because you need pigment to see. And that's one of the reasons that albinos are legally blind. Because our eyes have very, very little pigment. Pigmentation or pigment, whatever.
Wow,
so that's why most albinos are actually legally blind in the same way. Like a lot of us have the exact same vision. It's crazy. But the more pigment that albinos have, the better their eyes are. My brother's got his vision is much, much better than mine.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
And do you know hyperpigmentation is caused by an increase in melanin? Melanin is the natural pigment that gives you our skin, hair, and eyes their color. And so you have no melanin.
I have no melanin.
And
melanin is the thing that's actually made in the liver.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not pigmentation. That's the thing that happens. But melanin is what it is, actually, the thing that we're lacking. Albinos are lacking melanin.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, it says melanin in the skin is produced by melanocytes, which are found in the basal layer of the epidermis. That means where melatonite's made.
That's what melatonite's made. I didn't know that.
Melanocytes.
You're going deep down the dragon hole, aren't you?
Well, I just want to make sure we're not saying bullshit to people.
Oh, we're not. I know enough to explain a couple of things. Like I know that there's actually a pretty slim chance I'll actually have albino kids. Yeah. I would have to get with somebody who also had an albino recessive gene or another albino. One gene won't do it. It has to both people have to have it.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the liver. It says that it's produced in the skin somewhere. But anyway. Well,
the way the doctor explained to me, he was like, it's like somewhere other than it's in your body.
I mean, some say albino shuffle, some say albino Tootsie. In the end, you ain't got no skin color.
It's albino.
Pigmentation. The albino word of the day.
Has to be albino shuffle.
Okay, so now we get to the real frustrating portion of the day. Nate's gonna get pissed right now. Segment number 2, the albino song of the day. Oh, these fucking assholes. So we found the song from last week, the albino song. Oh my God, these guys are the worst. However, we went through verse 1 last week. Nate's got to sing verse 2. And then we're going to get a little piece of the song by these two idiots, and then we're going to roast the fuck out of them and ruin their lives. Hopefully you'll be able to spread the word and get them canceled for being such assholes. So here we go. The albino song of the day with Nate Hurd. God, this is honestly, if you're listening right now, you should be watching this on the YouTube live feed because Nate has to look very closely at the words to read it, and when he realizes what it says, he gets so mad.
It's just dumb. Your screen is cracked.
Yeah, I know my screen is cracked. Start singing, baby.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to fucking start from.
Well, this might be the beginning of it. Get off our backs for just albinos. Yeah, that's these pieces of shit. Oh no, maybe that's right. These guys. Honestly, the worst. Okay, right here. Ready?
All right, here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 6. Ooh, come on. Nate's gonna sing a song about being albino. Yeah. Do. Come on.
I'm blind. I'm trying to read. We also want to make you.
Oh, you gotta sing.
You
gotta sing.
I'm blind, man. Give me a second.
Croon for us, Nate Dougie. Croon for us. You got to sing it as you read it so that you get.
But if I sing it as I read it, then it's going to literally be word for word. Remember?
Perfect. Sing every word. Sing every note. Croon for us. I
can't quote,
baby.
Okay, you want me to? All right, you said sing it how I read it.
Yeah,
right.
Sing it how you read it. Let's get this. Come on, man. This is fun. I mean, it's fun for me. I don't know how fun it is for you, but it's fun. It's fun for the listeners, man.
You sure?
Yeah. Don't fucking look at me like that.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Everyone's having a good time.
Everyone having a good time?
You might not be, but everyone else is.
You didn't like my conversation about money?
No, that was boring.
No,
that was boring. Well, because you wanted to argue about semantics.
I wasn't arguing about semantics.
Yeah. Yes, you were arguing about semantics.
I was not arguing about semantics.
I don't know what you were arguing about, claiming that you don't like money.
I said I did like money. I said I don't love money.
What's the difference? What's the fucking difference, Nate? Tell me. Explain to me what the hell the difference is.
Was it between like and love? If you don't know, I think you missed
it. Believe me, I know. I've been there. I've been in love with it.
I haven't. We also want to make you aware that we wear regular clothes, not.
Oh, he's singing.
Not
rooming for us, baby. Come on. Hit those high notes. Give us the high harmony on this one.
We also want to. You know what? Motherfucker.
Here, I'll hold it.
There we go. That works. Okay, there we go. We also want to make you aware that we wear regular clothes, not.
Come on, give us some more. Bring the pipes up, man. Come on.
I can read or I can sing.
You got to do both at the same time.
I can't do both.
That's what the segment is, though. Look, you did this.
There's a reason why I don't get cold re-auditions.
You did this, okay?
We also want to make you aware that we wear regular clothes, not trench coats everywhere. What the fuck?
I love this segment. You getting upset while you're singing might be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. If you're not watching this on YouTube, you're stupid. Come on. Oh, there's one person watching. You know, it's probably my dad.
Yeah,
and you know what's funny? I talked to my dad this weekend, and he was like, "Hey, did you notice that there was one person watching on YouTube?" Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, that was me." It's my dad. So shout out to my dad watching this on YouTube.
Shout out to Zane's dad watching this on YouTube. The only
person watching this live.
Ridiculous.
Sing, bitch.
And yes, this might be a surprise, but there's no laser. What the hell? There's no lasers hidden in our funny pink eyes. That one doesn't make me mad just because everyone thinks that one. You know what I mean?
The fact that there's lasers in this song infuriates me. I want to beat the shit out of these.
That one actually, look, if somebody saw somebody with red eyes, I would be like, dude, lasers. You know what I mean? Like, so that one I don't mind. It's wrong horribly, but the trench coats one, come on, okay, come the fuck on.
The trench coats?
You fucking trench coats.
I think you wear a trench coat.
Dude, no.
That's what I think. That's what I think. When you leave here, you put on the trench coat.
I put on a fucking trench coat? Okay.
Sing, bitch.
Oh, now I hate them so much.
Sing it!
Well, really, aggro. I fucking hate you for putting the word aggro in a song about albinos. It shouldn't be there.
Well, that's what albinos are. They're aggro trench coat guys.
We're aggro trench coat guys? Oh, God, you fucking... I bet they were...
Always on a stakeout.
I bet they were talented.
Posing as Scottish people.
We're really aggro, and we never fight.
You need to sing better. Sing better.
Yeah, this isn't my fault. This is God for giving me no
You did this. You did this.
I did this?
Yeah, you did everything.
All right. We're really aggro and never fight.
Oh, I like that.
Really?
Yeah, do that again.
I'm just mimicking Adam Sandler.
Right, well, do something.
When it comes to...
Oh, no, I don't like it anymore. No,
damn it.
No. Do something different.
I don't...
Come on, you're good at... This is like a yes-and game.
Okay. When it comes to moon tents?
What?
When it comes to moon tents, we with out of sight, outright. We win outright. I don't like how they. When it comes to moon tents, we win outright. I don't know what that means.
What's a moon tent?
I have no idea what a moon tent is.
I don't know. What's the next line?
Okay. So when it comes to moon tents, we win outright. I don't know if that's the tone they wanted it in.
I think you're hired.
We're we're fairly relaxed from day to day, cause when we glow,
When we glow.
when we
Do you
glow
glow?
up, we don't need. When we glow up, we don't need. Stop it. When we glow up, we don't need to worry about our hair going gray.
What the fuck?
When we
I
glow,
think that's the end of the song, right?
No.
No, there's more?
Yeah, there's more. Oh, when we grow up, we don't need to worry about our hair going gray. You see, this is why I don't read, people. When we grow up, we don't have to worry about our hair turning gray.
Dude, you sing good, man.
Really?
Yeah, you sing good, man.
Yeah,
I hate these fucking guys. Okay, so.
Well, it's not that. Here's the thing. It's like, if you're gonna make fun, like, I don't mind people making fun of me, because that just means they were thinking about me. But.
Oh, but the song?
Yeah, it's not. Well, like, if you're
the song, I'm telling you, is infuriating. Right,
at least be good at it.
We're gonna play a little bit of the song.
You know what I mean? Like,
oh, it's.
The Da Vinci Code is being branded as a non-albino friendly film because the villain, Silas, the monk,
he's
is an albino. Now, this is the 52nd or 53rd third time that an albino has been the villain in a film.
I don't know. I think
the bad guy in a film. And it's not right.
This is.
I don't like how they say albino, even though I think that's how you say it in Europe.
To correct the stereotype that says that all albinos are crazy killers.
Oh, the jitterbug. This song. That's the melody they were going for.
Oh, the jitterbug.
You bet you do. You know that song? Yeah.
We're not dangerous, that's just crap. We can't even go in the sun unless we slap. We may be all white, and that's okay. Michael Jackson even had surgery to get this way. And just because our eyes are red, it doesn't mean that if you're hairless, you'll end up dead. Get up our backs, we're just albinos, we're not albinos.
Jesus Christ. That might be the worst fucking song I've ever heard.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Those guys are idiots. I guess to be honest, they're doing a little bit of good though. They're not trying to.
No, they're not
trying to shit on albinos, but they're getting it all wrong.
They're just getting it all wrong. That's what I'm saying. The effort seems low. Like, you guys couldn't have come up with a better song than that.
Hamish and Andy, they're the worst. What's the next segment? Oh, Nate Tells a Lie. I think we covered Nate Tells a Lie already in your movie descriptions.
What do you mean?
Well, you're full of shit.
About what?
Writing 5 movies. No one writes 5 movies at a time. I don't believe you.
People with ADD write fucking. That's what they do. That's why we don't finish shit. I didn't say I was finishing 5 movies. I said I was fucking trying to write 5.
All right, so we need a story from you, Nate, and we're gonna call bullshit on it.
You're gonna call bullshit on a part of the story.
But you gotta. It's gotta be a good story.
I know.
Last time you fought. By the way, so last week the story was that you went to a karate tournament, even though your sensei.
Yeah. Let's talk about
a taekwondo tournament, even though your sensei said that what?
Not to go.
Yeah. And then you went, and then he was there, and then you fought, and then you won.
No, I came in second.
You came in second.
But I broke some kid's leg.
You broke. Wait a minute. You didn't talk about that.
Yes, I did.
Okay. You broke a kid's leg, and then you left. Now, what was the lie in that story?
The lie is I told the story as I never saw that sensei again. The lie was that I did see that guy again.
That's such a boring lie. All right, you gotta do better than this. I want more pissing on jellyfish.
You want more pissing on jellyfish?
Yeah. Who is this watching? Can we see? Can we see who's watching this right now?
More pissing on jellyfish shit. What do we got?
Definitely, probably my dad.
Okay.
Watching the old live stream. You gonna tell a story? Oh, I don't like when you laugh like that. All right, what's going on? What's the story?
All right. Okay. Here's the story. And I'm gonna. So you want me to put a lie in the story?
Dude, why don't you just tell a normal story that you tell, and then I'll call you out on it because you're totally full of shit all the time.
Okay. Here's the story. So when I was 19, I decided to go to Disney World, and I was gonna end up taking this girl named Terry, who I was banging at the time, but apparently something happened. Like I think we were dating, but I think she was only like fucking with me because I told her I was gonna take her fucking to Disney World, and then she stopped fucking me, and then I was just like, I guess I'm not taking you, and so I ended up going.
Whoa, hold on. So you met a girl,
Yeah,
and you were like, "Yo, I'm gonna take you to Disneyland."
I was like,
and then she
I'm
was
going
like,
to Disney World. I could probably take someone, and then she decided she liked me.
and then she decided to sleep with you. Had she slept with you before that?
No, she hadn't talked to me. Like we weren't.
So you were like, "I'm going to Disney World," and all of a sudden she started sidling up on you, like,
Yeah,
"Hey, maybe I can get a Disney World ticket out of this guy if I sleep with him."
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're sleeping with this chick.
Yeah, we fucked like once, and then she never wanted to do it again, but she still kept like trying to like be like, hey, so we're going to Disney World, right? You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to.
Oh, so she slept with you and then kept trying to get that Disney World ticket?
Yeah.
And what'd you say?
Eventually, I was like, well, nah, I'm gonna just go by myself. See, and I was trying to
going to Disney World by yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't going to. I ended up going with my brother was living in Jacksonville at the time, and I basically was just like, yo, dude, come to Disneyland or come to Disney World. I'm gonna be there for a week, and then I'll fucking come up to Jacksonville and just kick it with you and the fam for a minute. And he was taking care of his mom at the time, and so I went to Disney World, and we stayed in a hotel there. It was nice. It was really nice. You know, we're there for like 5 days. Went to all the parks and all the parks. And one day we were leaving one of the parks, and we're waiting for the shuttle back to the hotel. And there was this girl, and she was probably like anywhere between 13 and 15.
How old were you?
I was like 19.
Okay, where's this story going?
It's not going. It's not going.
This story is. I don't like where the story is going. Nate.
It's not going.
Oh, this. I'm gonna call bullshit on the whole thing and claim that ding 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 ding. And Nate is still a virgin. Never fucked before in his life. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's what you're gonna say.
The whole thing's a lie.
The story did not go where you.
All right. So this is getting I'm nervous right now.
You shouldn't be nervous. I mean,
I'm nervous
about this story. It's pretty fucked up, but it's you know. So,
all right, you're 19. What did you do to this poor 13-year-old girl?
Yeah,
please tell me that this will not be our last podcast.
This is not going to be our last podcast.
Talk about some
this
fucking
is not
crazy
gonna be the last podcast. I'm telling you. Do you want to get to it? You want to get to it?
Sure.
All right. So here's
whatever this is, I'm going to call it. This is the lie.
This is okay. All right. So me and my brother are waiting for the shuttle. This girl is also waiting for a shuttle with a lot of other people, but she is fascinated with the fact that my brother is albino and I'm albino because she can see that we look alike.
Okay.
We're not blood related, but everybody thinks that we're brothers because we kind of do look alike. So she's perfectly comfortable and understanding that my brother's black. Like she gets it. It makes sense to her because he's darker than me. But she will not believe that I am and is frightened of me. Like is legitimately scared. She's making very sure she doesn't get too close to me, even though we're engaged in a conversation. And so eventually we get on the bus. We all get on the shuttle and we're going back to the hotel. And I'm standing up and she's sitting down. She's just staring at me the entire fucking time. And finally she asked me a question, but the bus is loud and it's, a lot of noise. So I lean in and I was like, what did you say? And she starts screaming. And I mean like screaming like somebody was attacked, like death screaming. And the whole bus stops and looks at me. I'm like, dude, I didn't do anything. My brother's on the floor fucking laughing. The girl is now like in as far as you can back into a seat, she has backed in and she's petrified. When she asked me a goddamn question, she ended up getting off on the next, like it was at a hotel that I don't know if that was her hotel. She just got off on the next fucking thing. And then me and my brother, like a couple people were like asking us, like, what did you do? And I was like, nothing. She asked me a question. I tried to answer it. And then everybody on the bus thought that I had did something. Like I had like screamed, done something verbally. They never could see me. But we got back to the hotel and my brother laughed for the entire rest of the goddamn trip about the girl, and she was black. The girl was black.
Really?
Yeah, the girl was black, which was crazy. I mean, I've had people be afraid to touch me before, but in that situation, not when somebody literally asked me a goddamn question, and then got afraid when I tried to answer it.
What's the lie?
Mhm.
Oh, that's so fucking crazy. What's the lie there? I don't know. That's nuts. Well, one, I don't believe she screamed.
Okay.
Or or you left out that it was your breath that you smelled. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that you left out the fact that you haven't brushed your teeth in the past decade.
I had funk taters.
Funk taters?
Yeah. Little taters, teeth funk.
Little tea funk, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, a little tea funk.
Okay.
Funk taters.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that means.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so if you're listening right now, you want to guess what the lie was in that story, message us on Instagram at Back by Sunset, or message Nate, or message me, and we'll reveal the lie next week.
Reveal the lie.
It better be a good ass lie. I'm willing to bet one, she wasn't black, she was Korean.
Ooh.
And that doesn't make any sense. Like that, no one cares. That's not like a detail of the story. That's like saying you were this happened at Disney World, but it actually happened at Six Flags. Like that's not a detail of the story. That's like a setting. What is? Like none of the story changes if this girl's Korean. None of the story. Why?
Considering I'm black albino, the idea most people have is that black people never freak out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the idea?
Every single, I'm on TikTok, right?
You're on TikTok?
Yeah. All of the comments that I get, anytime somebody asks me, can I say the N-word?
Right.
It's never a black person. Like, I don't mean like once or never has it ever been.
Always little Korean girls?
Always little Korean girls. No, it's actually only white dudes.
Okay.
Like under 18 white dudes. I don't know why it's just that, but.
All right. Always white dudes.
Always white dudes.
Good for us. We're really killing the fucking game over here. All right. So last segment before we get out of here. What's your albino advice of the week?
Ugh.
Come on, man. What's the advice? What kind of advice you want to give the people out there? Believe in yourself.
Everybody should know that by now, right?
Put 15% of your paycheck into a savings account.
What
sort of advice are we talking about?
I did the advice last week. What advice would you give people?
What? My advice of the week?
Well, I didn't say we. I didn't say we. You want my advice to weak fuckers out there?
No, my advice of the week, my advice to the week.
You said my advice.
No, of the week. The weekly advice.
That would be so Arnold Schwarzenegger of you.
Advice to the week? Why would? Oh God, Nate, you make me so nasty.
Oh God.
Do you want practical advice, or do you want philosophical advice?
I want philosophical advice. I want to know what your philosophical advice of the week would be.
Be nice to yourself. All those things that you beat yourself up about this week, all those every time you think, man, I wish I did. I wish I worked harder, or I wish I was thinner, or whatever you beat yourself up about. I want you to turn around and love that part of yourself. I want you to imagine that a little kid version of yourself is living inside of you, and that's the one. That's the piece of yourself that thinks you work too hard, or that's that piece of yourself that thinks you're not smart enough. And I want you to look at that little kid and tell him you love him. All right, that's what I want you to do. That's my philosophical advice of the week. It's also a little practical because that's some actions for you to take. But that's what I want you to do.
That's some really good fucking advice.
Hell yeah, that's some good advice.
That's some good advice.
I fucking bring heat over here, bitch.
That's some actual. Okay, I'll fuck with that. I actually fuck with that advice, man.
Hell yeah. All right. Well,
so love yourself like a little kid.
All right. See you next week.
All right, y'all.
In stream. Bye, one person.
Later. I hate that song.